Have you ever found yourself feeling more tired than usual, despite all the healthy habits you try to maintain? Do you feel like you should have more energy, especially with everything you've done to stay active, eat well, and keep up with the demands of life, but you still feel sluggish, unmotivated, and drained? Is this simply a natural part of aging, or is there something you're missing? Could there be a hidden factor contributing to your fatigue, one that's undermining your efforts and stealing your energy without you even realizing it? Well, it turns out there's something many people over 50 are doing every day that could be quietly sabotaging your vitality, and it's not something you'd typically expect. What if I told you that one of the most common habits might be the very thing that's leaving you feeling exhausted, even when you've done everything right? It's not about just reducing your activity level or avoiding certain foods. It's a lot more subtle than that, and could be right in front of you every single day. In fact, you might be unknowingly making one small mistake that leaves you feeling tired, foggy, and low on energy. Let me explain. One habit that a lot of people overlook is something as simple as your daily beverage choices. What's in your cup, coffee, tea, soda, or maybe energy drinks, might be affecting your energy in ways that you didn't anticipate. It's not that all of these drinks are bad, but depending on your age, your body responds differently to certain substances. So today, we're diving into the drinks you might need to reconsider, especially if you're finding yourself feeling more exhausted than you used to. I'm going to reveal 5 common drinks that many people over 50 consume regularly, not realizing that they're actually draining their energy and vitality. Now, before we jump in, if you're committed to making smarter choices about your health and boosting your energy, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you'll gain access to more insights and tips on how to live a vibrant, energetic life at any age. And make sure to let me know in the comments, have you ever felt like your drinks are making you feel more sluggish than energized? Type yes if you think you can relate or no if it's not something you've noticed. I love hearing from you, and your feedback helps shape the content we bring to you. Let's start with the first culprit on the list, one that many people believe is actually helping them stay energized, but is doing just the opposite. Number 1. Coffee, the energy paradox coffee, that comforting drink we rely on to wake up in the morning and get a boost of focus. It's ingrained in our daily routine, and for many it's the first thing they reach for to jumpstart their day. Yes, caffeine does provide a quick burst of energy. It can make us feel more alert and help us push through the morning fog. But here's the thing, as you get older, your body processes caffeine differently. You see, caffeine triggers the release of cortisol, the body's stress hormone. While this helps you feel more awake in the short term, over time, it can disturb your natural circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates your sleep and wake cycles. When your circadian rhythm gets out of whack, you may find it harder to fall asleep at night, and when you do sleep, it's often of poorer quality. And when you don't get quality rest, your body doesn't have the chance to repair and rejuvenate, leaving you feeling even more fatigued during the day. If you're drinking coffee throughout the day to combat this fatigue, you're only contributing to the cycle of needing more caffeine, more stress, and even less sleep. So instead of relying on coffee to power through the day, you may want to consider limiting your caffeine intake, especially after midday, to allow your body to wind down naturally and get restful sleep. Number 2. Sugary drinks, the hidden drain. Next up, we have sugary drinks, soda, sweetened iced teas, fruit juices, or any other beverages loaded with added sugars. At first glance, these drinks seem harmless. A sugary soda may seem refreshing on a hot day, and fruit juice may feel like a healthy option because it's natural. But here's the problem. Sugary drinks cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by an equally steep drop. This sudden fluctuation leaves you feeling more tired, drained, and craving another sugar fix. Over time, consistently consuming these sugary beverages can lead to insulin resistance. This means your body's ability to process glucose gets impaired, which impacts energy levels and leaves you more sluggish overall. But it doesn't stop there. Consuming a lot of sugar also causes inflammation in the body, which can lead to joint pain, brain fog, and general sluggishness, further contributing to your low energy. If you often find yourself reaching for a sugary drink to combat fatigue, it's time to reconsider that habit. You're probably doing more harm than good. Instead, opt for water or unsweetened herbal teas. Number 3. Energy drinks, the quick fix fallacy. Energy drinks, while popular, can actually do more harm than good. These drinks promise to give you an instant energy boost, but in reality, the crash you experience afterward can leave you feeling even worse. Most energy drinks are packed with not only caffeine, but also high amounts of sugar and artificial ingredients. These substances can mess with your blood sugar levels and lead to rapid mood swings, irritability, and a sharp energy decline. The combination of sugar and caffeine overstimulates the body, triggering an initial high of energy, but this only sets the stage for an even bigger energy slump. For those over 50, consuming these energy drinks can also be particularly detrimental. The stress from excessive caffeine can increase your heart rate, raise blood pressure, and disrupt sleep patterns, making it harder to maintain your energy levels throughout the day. Rather than relying on energy drinks for that instant boost, try incorporating more sustainable energy sources, such as healthy snacks, hydrating with water, or practicing relaxation techniques to improve focus and reduce stress. Number 4. Fruit juices, the sweet deception. Fruit juices might seem like a healthier alternative to soda, but they can actually be just as damaging to your energy levels. Even though fruit juices don't contain added sugars, they are still high in fructose, a type of sugar found in fruit. When consumed in large quantities, fructose can lead to blood sugar spikes, which contribute to feelings of fatigue and sluggishness. In addition, these drinks are often missing the fiber that whole fruits provide. Fiber helps regulate the release of sugar into the bloodstream, which reduces those dreaded energy crashes after drinking a sugary beverage. For seniors, these sugar spikes can increase the risk of developing insulin resistance, a condition that negatively impacts your metabolism and leaves you feeling tired more often. Instead of drinking fruit juice, it's better to opt for whole fruits or drink water infused with fruit to get the flavor without the sugar overload. Number 5. Alcohol, the energy saboteur. While alcohol can be a fun part of social gatherings, it's a major energy killer, especially as you get older. When you drink alcohol, it disrupts your sleep patterns, dehydrates your body, and prevents your body from entering the deeper restorative stages of sleep. This leaves you feeling groggy and fatigued the following day. Chronic alcohol consumption also leads to nutritional deficiencies, which can drain your energy reserves. For instance, alcohol depletes your body of B vitamins, essential nutrients for energy production. In addition to feeling sluggish the next day, excessive alcohol intake can also contribute to weight gain, further affecting your overall health and energy levels. If you're noticing that alcohol is affecting your energy, consider cutting back or switching to lower alcohol options, and make sure you drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Now that you know how these 5 common beverages are impacting your energy, it's time to make some changes. But I know it can be tough to start altering your daily habits, especially when those habits have been ingrained in your routine for years. The good news is that small, sustainable changes can have a huge impact over time. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. The key is to introduce gradual shifts that will improve your energy and overall well-being. Let's take a closer look at how you can implement these changes without feeling overwhelmed. First, consider swapping out sugary sodas and energy drinks for something that's more hydrating and gentle on your system. Herbal teas are a fantastic option. They come in so many varieties, and they can have soothing effects while still providing a little pick-me-up. For example, ginger tea can help improve digestion and reduce bloating, while peppermint tea can help calm your mind and reduce stress. If you're looking for something with a little more flavor and antioxidants, try green tea. It offers a modest caffeine boost, but with far fewer side effects than coffee or energy drinks. And here's a great tip. If you're craving something with a little sweetness, try infusing your water with fresh fruits like lemon, lime, cucumber, or berries. Not only does this add a refreshing twist to your water, but it also helps to balance your blood sugar and keep you hydrated, both of which are key to sustaining energy throughout the day. Now, when it comes to alcohol, I'm not saying you have to eliminate it from your life entirely. That wouldn't be realistic for most people. But cutting back, especially during the weekdays, can make a huge difference in your energy levels. Alcohol can disrupt sleep, and poor sleep means poor recovery. So maybe try swapping out that evening glass of wine for a calming cup of chamomile tea or even a glass of sparkling water with a splash of lime. You'll get that refreshing sensation without the dehydrating effects of alcohol. It's also a good idea to monitor how much caffeine you're consuming, especially in the afternoon. Yes, coffee can be a comforting ritual, but drinking it too late can mess with your sleep quality, leaving you more tired the next day. If you find yourself needing that afternoon pick-me-up, try switching to something with less caffeine, like matcha. Matcha contains a type of caffeine that's released more gradually, so it doesn't cause the same crash as coffee. And let's talk about fruit juices. As much as we want to believe that they're healthy because they come from fruit, the truth is that many store-bought fruit juices are packed with sugar and lack the fiber that would help regulate blood sugar levels. So, consider cutting back on fruit juice or even replacing it with a smoothie that's made from whole fruits. Add in some spinach, kale, or protein powder to make it a more balanced meal that helps keep you energized without the sugar spikes and crashes. By making just a few simple swaps, drinking water with a splash of fruit, replacing sugary sodas with herbal tea, and cutting back on alcohol, you'll notice a shift in how you feel. And it won't take long to start feeling more energized and clear-headed. The more you prioritize your energy, the more you'll find yourself craving those drinks that nourish and fuel you rather than deplete you. Another key factor is paying attention to your body's natural rhythms. If you're feeling tired after a meal or in the late afternoon, it's your body telling you it's time to hydrate, take a walk, or just have a light snack. Recognize those cues and respond accordingly. Instead of reaching for another sugary drink or caffeine, try reaching for a glass of water or a handful of almonds. These small adjustments help maintain steady energy levels throughout the day, so you don't get those overwhelming crashes that leave you reaching for the next quick fix. Let's also not forget the power of sleep. All the changes in your drink habits won't mean much if you're not getting quality sleep. As we age, our sleep patterns can change, so it's especially important to focus on making your sleep environment as comfortable as possible. Try to establish a bedtime routine, avoid screens an hour before sleep, and make sure your room is dark and cool. If you're cutting back on caffeine and alcohol, you're already setting yourself up for a better night's rest. I know it can be easy to get stuck in your routines and feel like you've tried everything, but sometimes the simplest shifts, like choosing a soothing cup of tea over an energy drink, are the ones that make the biggest difference. It's all about being mindful of how certain drinks make you feel and being proactive about your choices. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every small step you take toward healthier habits will pay off over time. The goal is to feel more vibrant, energized, and ready to tackle each day with enthusiasm. These changes will allow you to stop relying on quick fixes and start relying on habits that will keep your energy levels steady and your body feeling good. So I encourage you to try a few of these changes in your own life and pay attention to how you feel. And don't forget, you don't have to do it alone. Share your journey with others. Let your friends and family know that you're making these changes and maybe even get them involved. You'll not only improve your own health, but help others along the way too. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with more tips and strategies on how to live your best life over 50. And make sure to share it with anyone who might be struggling with their energy levels. I'd love to hear what changes you're planning to make, so feel free to leave a comment below and let me know how you're going to swap out some of these energy-draining drinks for healthier options. Let's make aging gracefully a reality, one small change at a time. Your energy, your health, and your life are worth it.